Today I'm going to show you how to use Picmonkey to make watermarks for your YouTube videos. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go over to Picmonkey.com. Alright, so here we are. We're at, get this thing out of the way here. We're at Picmonkey.com. Picmonkey is a very useful website. One thing you can do is you can edit your own photos. You can do anything from touch them up to add things to them, text, put overlays on them, make them look really fancy. I really like this website. Now, there's other ones as well. One's called Canva, or Canvas, I believe it is. A lot of people use that. And other people like to use photo editing programs as well. So you've got GIMP or Photoshop, some of the Adobe products as well. Well, Photoshop's an Adobe product. But anyways, we're going to use Picmonkey today. First off, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Design. We'll enable Flash. That's for every time. And here we go. Alright, so the first thing I do here, regardless of what I do, is I'm going to resize the thing. So YouTube has got a limit on their watermarks. It's 800 by 800 pixels. So you got that there. You're going to hit apply. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to get super fancy with this right off the bat, but I'm going to show you kind of how I do this. So I'm going to go ahead and put text on here. Now, you have your choice of text. You can use yours or theirs, I should say ours. There's the ones that Picmonkey provide for you. And they've got a decent selection. But you can also choose the ones that are on your computer. So you click yours, and if your computer is acting as slow as mine, you can use other ones that are on your computer. So I've added some to mine throughout the time as well. I like this one, Cash Currency. I'm going to hit Add. Now, it doesn't matter how big you start out with here. You can adjust the size of this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the name of my YouTube channel. Now, don't worry about the bottom part here. We can center this off. So what I'll do is I'll just highlight life button here and center it. Now, it's not big enough for me. So one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make it a little bigger. And just click on the corner and pull it out, or you can adjust it from right here. Now, I kind of like that, but I think I want it just a little bigger. I'm going to make it fit on the paper here. My paper, my canvas. So there we go. I like that. Now, the second thing you can do is you can go over for an overlay. Now, overlays are here, this little butterfly thing here. Obviously, you can use a different color background, but that won't matter as much with a watermark, because one thing you're going to do is make this background transparent eventually. So we're going to go ahead and look for an overlay that works. One of the things that I like to use for my website and have for a while is the happy face one there. It's happy icons. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I've always liked it. So I'll make that big enough where I can put it on top of here. And you'll see that on there. Now try to fill this whole space up. And that's one thing that I like to do here, is try to make this space big enough. Okay. One of the reasons I like to make it that big is because this gets really small when it gets onto your YouTube channel. So remember, this sits in the right hand lower corner. And top color here, we're going to change over to something that I like. There we go. So I like mine red. And I am going to bring this to the front. There we go. So next thing you do here, now if I was to put this on the website right now, save it and put it on YouTube, the first thing you can see is you're going to see this white background on here. Now this white background is the color of the background, the canvas that you're working with. But you can change that. If you go up to the top here, you can do canvas color and then hit transparent canvas. Now apply. So now, excuse me. Now if you took this and you saved it, when you put this on top of whatever it is you're doing, this will show up as just the image itself. So this piece here would show up, not the background. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save it. I'm going to call it Taking on Life 2. Let's make it 3. I think I've done 3 of these. Now you want to make sure you keep it a PNG. You're going to hit save to your computer. Now you're going to save to my computer. Masterpiece saved. Alright, so there it is right there. So you see it taking on life, and it has a gray background this time. So it's because that it doesn't really have a background color, and the computer has to make something up. So what we'll do here, we will find the file. It's right here. I'm going to just pull this over to the desktop real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and fire up YouTube. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is go to my Creator Studio. I am going to go to Channel. And then we're going to go down to Branding. Okay, you can see I already have one on here. Now when I made this one, it was a little small. I wasn't overly happy with it, but I will get over it. Now what I'm going to do is hit Add Watermark. I'm going to choose where that file is kept. Obviously it's going to be kept on my desktop. Right here. And we're going to take that one right there, the one that we just created. And we're going to hit save. And there it is. Now you'll see that it's big in the corner there. It's a little larger than the last one, which is the way you want it. So now that when somebody plays a video, you're going to see that in the right hand corner, which is, you know, a good way to get your name out there, your channel name. And then if somebody was to click on that, it would bring them to a subscribe button for your channel. So it's a good way to get your channel growing. It's a good way for people to see your name and keep seeing it, so it gets to them. So hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. This is a quick one-off. I'll try to do more of these as time goes on. I know I've had some real positive feedback on the ones I did in the past. So if you got any questions, comments, go ahead and leave them on the channel. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit like. If you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks everybody, and until next time.